Hello and welcome to How to Level Up with Warlock. So with Warlock I decided to create this deck because I got this card, Sociologist Militia. This card is like half as good as Chef Nomi sort of thing. And there's a lot of really good cards in this deck. Obviously it's a Soul Fragment deck. Soul Fragment's a bit like combo cards in terms of like, so for instance if you were going to play say the Shadowlight Scholar, you would have to, you sort of combo it by putting it's like a slow form of a combo I guess. Void Drinker is probably one of the most essential cards. You can get 7-8 on turn 5, can be difficult to deal with. And there's various different ways to heal. And obviously, so we also got like, and also the 5/5 which comes is also going to be healing. If I had to change anything, I'd probably change the Siphon Soul for a Dark Skies. That'd probably be what I'd do there. And we've got Bone Wraith as well, just to preserve health against aggro decks. One of the cool things you can do is often get Flesh Giant out, so you can do like a big turn. Like one of the things I've noticed is sometimes you just want a turn that's going to be like a big turn, get a few minions on the board. So if these are reduced to like 1 mana, you can put this down. Like, and what I would do with say Reform, which is quite interesting, is, I mean, for one thing, like if you're playing Priest is going to just have so many answers for everything that you could just play Reform very early on anyway. I'd still like to put down like a Void Drinker or a Flesh Giant first if I could, because they're just flat out good cards even when compared to legendaries for their mana cost. But still worth doing that. Against Rogue, School Spirit's very powerful. Direct removal. I guess it's like a Shadow Bolt in a way. A lot of these cards are kind of similar to cards. That should be Dark Bomb, wouldn't it? If we go all the way back. That was a very early card, I think. Twisting Nether. So there's lots of really good removal. But yeah, there does come a point about halfway through the game where if you can get Reform, compared to what you'll have in your deck at that point, it will definitely increase the win rate. It's kind of like why I like this card. The fact it's not just your deck as well as your hand. If you've got loads of cards which are just useless, like I've played this and like there's been nothing on the board because you know there's nothing coming on the board, for instance, especially on like Kid's Priest. You know they're not going to have much on the board that's going to be useful. Obviously against Rogue or something, or and even against Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter is just nothing really apart from 1 minion gives. Demon Hunter is becoming considerably more like just attack with the weapon, right? It's kind of I guess they didn't want Warrior to be like that. I think Warrior probably was initially going to be like what Demon Hunter was like. And there were I remember there were just some Warrior decks where it's just literally like, it's just like 10 weapons in the deck and that's it. But it kind of changed the Warrior. So, and there were different things with Grim Patron and the Enrage and stuff. But Shadow Flame can be good. This card is really useful. I mean, that is a very high stated card when you think about it. Like a 3/4 for 3 is like, it's always like, that is like top quality, 3/4 for 3. And then to get deal 3 damage, not even to a minion. I mean, it probably will be to a minion. But even so, you know, I mean, I guess theoretically you could actually trigger a Flesh Giant from it, but probably wouldn't really want to do that. That would be, I mean, it depends. You could probably imagine a play where that would be in some way beneficial. Like if you were like on turn 4 or something, and then you could get the Flesh Giant out 1 turn earlier, depending on your opponent. It potentially could be beneficial. I don't know. It's a bit of a, and then obviously we've got an Ooze here. But yeah, in general, like this, you know, you really would like to get decent amount. I mean, if you get 6 of them, that's 18 rush. That's going to destroy basically anything. Apart from, I mean, maybe a really like, was it Blessing of Might? Is that the 8/8 the 5 mana cost? That might be able to escape that. But yeah, there should really be 2 Dark Skies, remove Dark Siphon Soul. Anyway, thanks for watching.